What's up, everybody? Here we are. We back, man. Another one. We're gonna stop bringing back the Sunday show. Let me wait for a few people to get up in here. But first, the ones that make this possible, man. Big shout out to Mark Wright, Coldwell Bankers, Coastal Homes, a presidential award winner. Mark always out there supporting youth sports. Let me know you hear this good. Let me know how the beat is, how the message is. 401-787-5203. Definitely give Mark a call today if you're looking to buy a home. Big shout out to our guy up there in Warwick, Emerson Kilgore, doing his thing. 401 Strength and Fitness. I did a blog a few days ago. We're going to get into this, but we're going to talk a little bit about the West Warwick High School situation back on January 12th. Let me know what is going on. How is everybody doing today, man? Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me, or put in the comment section? Only take you a minute. I'm trying something new. Let me know if you can hear me right now. Big shout out to our guys down there behind the pads, ball game, doing their thing. They're down at Las Vegas right now. They're competing Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl weekend, NFL Flag Bowl. That's what's up. But today I wanted to talk. Let me get this. Hang on, I don't have my mouse with me. But I wanted to talk about this game in general, man. Because you already know I have no problem talking about these situations when they definitely come up, because somebody has to do it, but I definitely have no problem addressing the elephant in the room. I'll be like, yep.
You'd be like, yo, I see the trunk and everything right there. So you open up a whole nother
That's right. I have no problem saying there's the trunk, there's everything right there. But give me a minute to share this stream. But we are back. We are live, man. What's going on, everybody, man? Can we keep it real podcast? Thank you. I want to talk about the West Warwick High School situation. It's not really their situation, and it sucks that West Warwick High School is being dragged into. But somebody has to be accountable. We all know this year with COVID, there's some tough situations going on. A lot of rule changes going on. Let me put this back up in here. A lot of rule changes going on. A lot of people don't like it. Parents actually have to go on a list to get to a basketball game. So a lot of parents wanted to go to this particular basketball game. West Warwick High School, Pilgrim Division II boys basketball game. And they're watching the game, and they're like, yo, this is a perfect time to pause it. They're watching the game, and they're like, yo, this section right here by the door, the section you see on your screen, where's all the people come from? What is it with all the people up there, right? There's a lot of people in the booth. And a lot of parents are like, we were told we could not go to this particular basketball game, where we're denied to go to a lot of basketball games. We couldn't go to this game, so a lot of parents were like, why is there so many people at this particular game? And before I get into that, my thoughts totally on the whole basketball thing and gym, volleyball, wrestling. I mean, we just need to just look. The rest of the place is pretty much going by the rules. You see people spaced out. They're not sitting together. On the West Warwick bench, it's pretty broken up. So I started getting messages, I think right pretty much a week after this game happened. I start getting messages, this wasn't right. We were told we couldn't attend the Visit Pilgrim basketball game, so, and these parents are going to do their own investigating. And that's exactly what happened. So I was reached out and I said, if you have some video, it'll make it a little easier because, a lot of people are saying, they'll always have something to say. Oh, you're always running your mouth. You never have proof, blah, 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 this and that. Now you see the rest of the bench, right? Empty. The rest of the bench is basically empty. But you see that big crowd right there. And I guess that big crowd was there celebrating a birthday bash for one of the referees that was officiating this basketball game. Happy birthday. Definitely big shout out, big happy birthday to the official, David O'Connor, I think it was. But a lot of parents are definitely pissed off. I did a blog about this the other day. A lot of parents are not happy because only that's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. So a lot of parents are not happy what happened, but parents have to put their name on a list, right? So if parents got to put their name on a list, they got to get to the door, give their name. I don't know if they need an ID or whatever. But then why should a basketball official be allowed to have a birthday bash at the game? I mean, you look at that section, there was like 14 people there. I was told there was actually even a couple of newborn babies there. And pretty much, the message I got this is, why does a ref think it is okay to have 14 of his family members come to a high school game to watch him ref for his birthday, but the players are only allowed 2 spectators each? Bang. I mean, facts. Yeah, dude, he's all tatted up. But, basically, there are a lot of people there. And if you look at the rest of the bleachers, they're basically going along with guidelines, So I reach out to West Warwick High School. I'm not gonna say who I reached out to, but I called West Warwick High School and they says, we are not aware of this situation, and basically that we're gonna look into it and handle it in the appropriate manner. And I was like, thank you very much. So I don't want to kind of step on the high school, and I also know that the West Warwick athletic director is also the basketball coach. I did not reach out to him. Yes, no, that's definitely wrong because as a parent, you actually have to you have to put your name on a list to see this game. And for an official to have a birthday bash at the game, I mean, and like I already said, I never, ever, ever have a problem.
You'd be like, yo, I see the trunk and everything right there. So you open up a whole another level to what we do as well. So
I have no problem calling out the elephant in the room. Like you heard, Voice Sports, they out of Maryland. Shout out Voice Sports. Go check them out. It's one of my brother stations, you know what I mean? We do a lot of work together. Check them out. I have no problem addressing the elephant in the room. I mean, all kind of people were going nuts, but a lot of parents and family were said, nah, you can't go to the game. So people, they said, go on our YouTube channel, and shout out to West Warwick Media Department. They do a great job with these games. John Parenti, WBLQ sister station, They have a station down in the West Warwick, Coventry area, so they do a lot of their games. But definitely go on the YouTube page. But look at the people in the stands. I mean, that's a lot of people. And all right, I get it, your birthday and all, but that's not how it goes. And if you're allowed to let 14, 15 people in, you got a couple of newborn babies, you got a little girl running back and forth. I think that was his sister's daughter from what I was told. So many people were told that they could not go. And if you want to see this video, it's actually on West Warwick High School's YouTube page. January 12th, 2022 was the game date. I did a blog the other day about it. You can actually go check that out. I mean, but you see a crowd of people in the stands. You see them right over there. You see a crowd of people in the stands, all congregated together, and that's pretty much the birthday section. Birthday parties sit right here. So this guy said, you know what? I'm going to save money. We're not going to go to Dave and Buster's. I'm not going to take you guys out to eat. What are we going to do for your birthday, David? We're going to go to a basketball game. Oh, cool. We're going to So he takes them to the high school basketball game, and they were smart. They didn't really get in right when everyone else comes in, right? When you got to pay your money, when the guy's standing at the door. Nope. There we go. They didn't have to do that. Oh, and I know they going to be hating. I know this right. There's another hater that I'm going to get because I'm talking about something stupid that you did, Mr. Rhode Island official, right? I mean, you do something silly, I'm going to talk about it, man. I'm sorry. Everybody knows how I roll, right? I'm going to talk about it. You do something stupid. And, you already know. You know what I mean? Always keep it real. Always keep it authentic. And always keep it 100. That's something that I've known how to do, coming up. I mean, it is what it is, and that's the problem we have today, that a lot of people are not keeping it real, and they cannot be held accountable. We got these people online wearing dresses, and these are your son's role models, the music they be listening to. Cardi B, that's who your daughter is looking up to. So we have to put the facts out there. We got to keep it authentic. And some of these people refusing to wear a mask. And some people say that there was other people elsewhere part of the birthday party, right? They were all together. There were like 3 or 4 sitting up behind the West Warwick bench also, from what I understand. So I did a blog. And I also heard that even the teachers the next day in school, that's all they talked about in the teachers' lounge the next day. And basically everybody was snuck in. So like I said, I really can't hold it against the athletic director. Right now, we can't really hold it against the gym, the school, or whatever. But we really have to hold it against the official that invited these people. Yes, and I get they all sat in their own section. But guess what? Nobody else can do that. And I don't care if they fill the gym up. Fill it up. I think there should not be restrictions. Like, it is what it is. Maybe we need to have one big COVID party. Get it over with now. I don't care if 100 people go to the gym. But what I do care about is that's the rule. The rule is that 2 spectators per player. That's the rule. The rule don't say 2 spectators per player unless it's your birthday. And you get a special pass. Here, birthday boy. Bring as many people as you want, Mr. Official David O'Connor. But happy birthday. Happy birthday. But we have to give you, David O'Connor, the Can We Keep It Real Jackass Award. Because what you did was silly. You got people looking, and look, I'm not compromised. I don't even consider myself media. I'm not media. I'm just somebody that pretty much got the audacity to come up and tell you people how it really is. You know what I mean? I will never be compromised. That's right. The ref is getting more attention than players. But you look at how many people are in that basketball game. Let me kind of fast forward it a little bit. And this, I think, is the athletic director. He is actually also. That's fair. Now let's see. Here we go. We got halftime right over here. And if you look at my blog, there's well, yeah, there was a couple newborn babies. Wow, small little thing crossing the gym. I think the referee was over there with his family, actually talking to him. I went through this pretty a couple times. You know what I mean? But some people are not happy because, with all the social distance rules, they cannot go watch their family play. They can't go watch their grandkids play because, only two people are allowed in at pretty much per player. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much all I had to say about that. There were also some standing on the side of the bleachers. Oh, with twin newborn babies. Congratulations on the newborn babies. Well, yeah, they look about six months, but congratulations. Happy birthday, Mr. Official. But don't do this again. You know what I mean? There's no reason to do this again. Uh, you know what I'm saying, Samson? Like, the official invites all these people to the birthday party when players are only allowed two people in, two spectators per player. And like a listener said, never heard a ref getting more attention than the players. That's a fact. Never heard, you know what I mean? And, I pointed out that I have no problem.
You'd be like, yo, I see the trunk and everything right there. So you open up a whole another level to what we do as well. So it makes only sense that you'd be like, yo.
It makes sense. I have no problem calling out the elephant in the room. Because sometimes we have to call them out. You know what I mean? We have to stay official. But I'm glad we're going to be getting into football really, really soon. I actually can't wait. Go back and check out my interview with UMass Dartmouth New England Bowl 2021 champions. We talked to Ryan McCormick from UMass Dartmouth. Exactly. Samson the bad guy. Go check out my man Samson's page as well. Samson really putting it down over there at the locker room. What up, Samson? My guy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Samson, man. What's going on with you, Samson? Good people, Samson, the bad guy. Someone else keeping it real down there in Maryland, and you need people like us. Like Scarface said, you need people like us to hold people accountable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you definitely need people like us, and we ain't always talking about the hate, there's all kind of things. And shout out to the newly appointed 2022 captains up there, UMass Dartmouth, man. Shout out to Coach McCormick, all the coaches on that staff. But look at that. They brought in some new captains. So shout out to them, man. What other team has like 25 people on 25 kids from one state on one team on a roster? That's what's up. But yep, so definitely check that out. But there's definitely a lot of people in the arena, a lot of people in the crowd. And like I said, it's just not fair. It's not fair for parents that have to go on a list. It's just not fair at all, man. But let me see what else is going on up in the worldwide of sports. You know, that's basically all I wanted to talk about today. I'm gonna give my guy Samson a minute. I invited Samson, the bad guy, sent him an invite in his messenger, see if he has a chance to get up in here.
What y'all thought we was done? Oh, we ain't never done. It's Mr. Spin Your Block. Yeah, it's the remix. And I got some shooters with me. Yeah, and I got some shooters with me. I ain't even doing no more.
We back. I needed a little minute, so I'm gonna let you guys watch some of this game. I'm gonna go put it on. It's actually kind of bomb watching it in slow motion, right? Exactly. Hey Samson, I sent you an invite in your messenger box if you want to come talk your shizzy. I'm gonna let you guys watch a few minutes of this game.
DeAndre said, I think Brady should have just given him the ball right away. They kind of delayed on that, so they didn't get a clean shot off. I'm still on that.
Yeah, we're still doing the handheld for TV, and we're doing the headsets for radio.
Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot of noise.
It'll drive you crazy.
You can't see this, but there's a lot of noise right now.
There's a lot going on. This is kind of like the old Wildcat roller coaster at Rocky Point. Chase barrels in. That's what you were looking for from the start of the game.
I love his little baby hook. And Miley and Chase, both points, help extend the lead to 8.
Yeah, Cordic hasn't scored yet. He's now overdue. Sulieta Woods. Ball falls free to Nate Vanas. Solito leading, getting up. Back the other way. Fall away Wood by Chase is good.
All right, thank
Now
you,
it's
everybody.
DeAndre.
We are out. Appreciate
With 6 of
everything,
the
man.
team's 8 points in the second half. 27-17 the score. 4:46 left to play third quarter. We'll check up with the radio people in a moment. Nice defense.
But you want to talk about this? You want to see the game? Anything else you want to talk about? Definitely get at me. Holler at me. I'm trying to hook up with my man Samson. Maybe we could do a battle rap show soon. That's what I would really love to get into. But yep, we out. Thank you very much. Let me know what you think of this situation. You know, should the officials be allowed to invite all these people that parents, or should we just open it up and let everybody into these games, man? But thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. You know, it takes a lot of work putting these shows together, but you already know how we getting down. And big shout out to Nadine Robinson behind the pads. They're down in Vegas today, the NFL Flag League Championship game. So definitely support them and check that out.
I just step and do my own dance. I ain't rocking shit else. I wear my own brand. Ball game everything. Ball game snapback. Ball game V-neck. Ball game backpack. Ball game sticks to with your girl, 'cause I'll.
And big shout out to our sponsors, man. Big shout out to Voice Sports. Check them out. They have a show on Tuesday night. And a big shout out to Coldwell Banker, Coastal Homes, Mark Wright. Give Mark a call today, a presidential award winner. Support businesses that support youth sports. Call Mark at 401-787-5203.